Brr, it is. Whew, I don't know about you guys, but it has been cold outside. Now, I'm in Florida, so that's a relative term, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely love cold weather. Honestly, sometimes I wonder why I live in Florida, because it's so hot all the time. But right now, it's like 45 degrees, again, a relative term, because there's people up north getting like negative cold degrees. So, but for Florida, it is definitely cold, and yeah, oh, there it is. I have been looking for this thing for so long. So this is one of my favorite things that I bought, and it's super, super simple for when I do like events and weddings, and it's simple earplugs, like literally little earbuds, and they just come out and they go in your ear, and voila, look. What? Are you talking? I can't hear a word you're saying. Anyways, I've been looking for these, and no, that wasn't planned. That was just, I've been looking for them, and they've been in my hoodie. But these are great for events. My ears aren't ringing by the end. Anyways, that has nothing to do with this video. For this video, we are going to go over my workflow from camera into the hard drives, from transferring into Lightroom to edit and to Dunzoville. So let's get into it. My name is Will. Welcome back to the channel. Really quick before we get started, if you are interested in getting these or been looking for something like this, I will link it in the description. Anyways, okay, so everyone's workflow is quite different. Organizationally wise, file wise, the way people edit and put things on computers, the way you name things, pretty much everybody has a different system, and there is no specific right way to do it. This is my system. This is how I found that works really well for me, and I can find things, I can organize things, I can know where things are, and that's important. If this system is confusing to you, don't do it. The key is find a system that works for you where you can say, oh, client A needs X. Good, here it is. Good, client B needs Y. Good, here it is. That is the system that you develop so you can easily find and organize things. That may or may not work for others. Now, one of the crucial steps in this, from camera into computer, into edit, into delivery, is the setup with the client. Now, I cannot stress or recommend enough that you get a system that handles your invoicing and your contracts. This is really important. Don't just be a Venmo photographer, because one, it's not super professional. Two, it is an avenue to difficulties. You know, if you don't have an agreement in writing, you may never use that agreement in writing. However, if you don't have it, it does make it easier for weird things to occur. Plus, it's way more professional when you get your clients to sign a contract to work with you. This is just a very, very professional way to run your business. Now, there are tons of systems out there that do this. I personally use HoneyBook. I find it really, really easy, really, really simple. They handle my invoicing, emails, proposals, contracts, they handle the payments, they handle all of that, and it just makes life super, super easy. Like I said, there's other systems that do this. I just highly recommend this one. So if you want to check it out, there is a free trial and 30% off in the link below. I'll put that in the description for you. But now let's get into from camera, computer, to delivery. First, you just finished a shoot. You got home, you got your camera, you're gonna pull out your SD cards. Now, with the R6, you have the R6m2, you have two SD cards, bam, bam, two SD cards. With my R5, I have an SD card and a CF Express card. Now, I use the ProGrade, I forget what these are called, ProGrade CF Express B, and then for SD cards, I use SanDisks, these bad boys right here, and that's what I've used, and I love them. I've never had issues. They're fantastic. So you pull your cards, then you're going to plug it into a reader. Now, the readers that I use a ProGrade reader, and this has, voila, a CF Express and an SD card reader. So it always covers both, which is phenomenal. Fantastic and phenomenal put together. It's phenomenal. Good. So then what I'm gonna do is turn on my computer because I wasn't prepared for this, set it to record, take an accidental screenshot. Okay, now we're gonna plug in our ProGrade. We're gonna take our SD card. I didn't think this through, guys. I wonder if there's any photos on here. We're gonna find out. Good. Let's see. All right, so we find our SD card here. Let's see what we got on here, if anything. Oh, we do got some. Okay, good. So this was from a shot from a wedding. Good. So we're not gonna import all that because that is a ton of files. So we're just gonna come over here, and I use SanDisk solid state hard drives, terabytes 1 through 2 generally. I use these for my working hard drives, meaning I take my files, I put them on here, I do the edits, and then I transfer them off, but we'll get to that. So in our hard drive, I have this one labeled clients 2 because it's number 2 of the hard drives. We're gonna recreate a new folder, and we're gonna say YouTube video client. Good. Now, if this is a repeat client, I will name it usually what kind of shoot and what year. Generally, I do shoots like this once a year for clients, like family shoots, things like that. So in this case, let's go ahead and capitalize YouTube. We are going to name it Client Video 2025. Perfect. And then I'm going to copy this. So I Command C, then I'm going to open this up, and then I'm going to right click, create a new folder, duplicate that exact thing, and then type RAW. Now I'm going to go back to my SD card, and then I'm going to press Command A to highlight all the folders, press Command C to copy them all, go over to here, open this folder, and press Command V. Now again, I'm not going to do that because this is a ton of photos, so we're just going to drag and drop one of them. Good. Now all of my images are in that folder. Now a little shortcut that I created for remembrance wise is, let's say this was an engagement shoot or some kind of shoot with a couple, right? Or a family shoot that I want to remember names. So I'll go back to the main folder, I'll right click, I'll create another new folder, which is going to be where the edits are, and I'll name the folder the name of the couple. So let's say Anna and Joey, right? I have no idea who Anna and Joey is, so if you're Anna and Joey, comment below. There you go. So Anna and Joey here, and then this is, I'll just leave this empty. This is where the edits will go, but this will allow me to remember their names. The next thing I do is I go into Lightroom. I'm gonna go into Library. I'm gonna go into Import. Go to find that client here, and then I'm gonna click on the RAW file. So now I've named it RAW, so I know exactly what I'm gonna import, and then I'll press Import. Now, because again, we're not gonna import just one photo, let's go to a pre-existing edit that we have. Let's go to this one here, and we go to the Develop tab. And this is where we begin our culling and editing. To keep it really simple, because I've already done videos on how to cull, I'll put it up here. I go through and I star each one, the ones that I wanna edit. Basically, I'm starring every single one that's good, that's not a duplicate, blurry, missed focus, things like that. Once that's all done, I sort by stars here, and then I go ahead and edit. Now, fast forward, because we've already edited all of this. So we click one of the images, we press Command A. This highlights all of our starred images. We right click down here, we go to Export, we go to Export, we go to choose the folder, and we go and find our Anna and Joey folder. We press choose this, and we press Export. This exports all of our images into that folder, so it is very, very easy to find and deliver to clients. Now, once exporting is all done, and we're gonna then go into PixieSet, which is what I use to deliver clients because it's very easy, it's very convenient, and it looks really clean. So this is PixieSet. I'll link it in the description for a link if you wanna check it out, but essentially it's very easy. You go to Open Dashboard, you go to Create Collection, it brings you to a page like this, you create the information, and then you upload all the images. So for example, here is that shoot. Here is a preview of it so you can see what the client sees. You can send them emails, all this kind of stuff, and it is really, really convenient because this is a really, really nice way to deliver your images in a professional and very aesthetic way. Clients look at this and they're like, oh my God, it looks incredible. All the photos look great, and they just get to experience the photo shoot again. And then once I'm done with the client, I take that folder, this one here, our YouTube video client 2025, and I take that and put it on another external hard drive, which is stored and is never used. Literally, client work goes onto it when I'm fully done, and that one is stored. It's never worked on. It's just a backup in case I need it. And then I clean it off of this hard drive after a little bit, once this kind of fills up, because I always have 2 copies for a little bit. And that's it. That is my current workflow. It's simple, it's straightforward, it's easy, and if it helps make your workflow a little bit easier, then that's great. Because in the end, all we're trying to do is get done with the tedious work so we can get back to shooting. So with that, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any questions about how this works out, let me know. I'll link everything that we talked about in the description of the video so you can check out the different tools and gears and gadgets and stuff that I use. But with that, here's a couple of other videos that you can check out. Again, there we go. That's it. Now I'm going back out in the cold. I'll see you in the next video if I don't freeze before that.